Hey Scorpio, welcome. Adrian Nelson of Ancient Great Life, and this is your mid-April 2020 general guidance reading. Okay, so Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending, and of course also Venus, because you want to know what's happening with you in your life, with love, and all those beautiful things. Okay, so just before I start, I just want to take a quick moment to of course, we all know that the coronavirus is going around at the moment around the world. Millions and millions and millions of people affected, currently. And it's easy sometimes to not, you know, see the severity of something when it doesn't personally affect us until it obviously does. So just want to take a moment to, from my heart, just send some love and some light and some condolences to everybody that is affected by the virus, their loved ones, their friends. Just want to send all my love and light to you. Okay. And let's just take a nice moment. If it's fine for you to relax, you just take a nice deep breath in, connecting in the heart space, release and let go. Okay. So if you are a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, I've got a little hypnosis that I recorded a couple of months ago. You will hear it. There's a link for it down below in the description box. If you listen to it, you'll hear there's like some cars driving and stuff in the background. The idea behind it is not to be that very calm, placid, sort of relaxed space that you get sometimes. The idea is actually that if you are but overwhelmed by life or anything like that, it's almost like finding peace within or calm within in the craziness. So that's down there. And also, if you want to have a personal detailed reading, they are $11 at the moment instead of the normal $40, $11 US. And I sent you a 30-minute reading. All the details are below, so you can just check that out. Yeah, so welcome. Let's see what we got. If you're coming back, thanks for coming back. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. If it resonates with you, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. I've got a weekly reading coming out for all the different zodiac signs. You'll see the schedule for when the videos are being released every week. Okay, so yeah, assisting you all the way. So for your reading, and we're going to have a very long, thorough reading this week because I really wanted to give you all and my best and my everything. So I've pre-drawn some oracle cards, which I haven't actually looked at, and they look beautiful. Love it. And a rune, and this week's rune is quite amazing. It's called Fehu. It's all about new beginnings and new starts, and so very nice, good hope there for you, Scorpio. But let's first start off with your reading. If you've got any sort of question you have inside your heart, now's a very good time to ask it, believing that it should be answered for you. Of course, it is a general guidance reading, so whatever's for you, you take that, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, just release it with peace and you let it go. Okay, so you take what's for you and you don't trip about what is not for you. Oh, okay. Well, it's just gonna give us another good shuffle there, and I'm gonna do a full Celtic cross spread for you, which is one of the most ancient sort of. Actually, it's like, oh, nice. It's probably about the most ancient spread, actually. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Scorps. All right. Loved it. What a powerful way. Wow. The way your reading starts and the way it just progresses. Some beautiful unexpected blessings coming in there. A good sense of discernment coming through. Some blessings flowing through, ship in the harbor, and the way everything just comes together, wrapped up at the end. Wow. And what's the overall, there we go, overall energy for your reading? It's Two of Swords. Okay. Nice. So I'm going to show you the cards as I go through. I'm not going to show them to you now. I'm going to show them to you as I go through, and I clarify for you. But it's starting off really, really beautiful there with the Three of Cups crossed by the Four of Swords. That being the current situation. Going forward with that Queen of Swords. I'm sorry. Three of Wands there, your recent past. Judgment in your foundation. Six of Pentacles above you. So I really like where this is going. I really, really do. Okay? And in your strongest out of sense here, Page of Cups, Justice, Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Things are unfolding for you in a lovely, 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 lovely way. Really nice. We're going to start by clarifying this Two of Swords. Okay? So a lot of you are at a point right now where some decisions need to be made, and this seems to be like an overall theme really for all the readings really. I suppose it makes sense, you know, sort of like an overall feel, theme, decision that needs to be made. But the lovely thing for you, Scorpio, is that I feel that many of you kind of need to be a little bit more tough than what you might ordinarily, you know, prefer to be. But it's like you've got a little something up your sleeve. Now, something about Scorpio that many people hate and many people love is that there would usually be a little something over there that you've got, some little plan, some little thing. Some people call it proactive, some people call it sneaky, it doesn't really matter. But it is that sort of nest egg, bit of secret, you know, be it a stash of money, be it some information, be it a favor that you're calling in, whatever it is, you're really getting to kind of call in that favor, okay, which is actually very, very, very nice. So there might be some doubt as to, you know, do I really want to play this trump card right now or not? But for many of you, you know that now is the best time to actually do that. So you're like, I think I should be doing this now. The time feels right. The time feels right for you to sort of come through and say, surprise, you know. You all never thought about this. Wow, this is some kind of magic happening over here, Scorpio. So the Two of Swords clarifying there with the Judgment card, which we actually have here in your foundation as well, your foundational energy. So the Judgment card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. You're about to come through shining quite hero-like. Okay. A lot of people that misunderstood you, misunderstood your sort of way of operating, you know, why you might be a little bit secretive. A lot of people that didn't quite get the dynamics behind that will start to get those dynamics, will start to understand that level of operation, why you do things that way. Okay, so which is great because a lot of breaches are about to be mended for you. You're about to come out a hero here. Okay, lovely, love that. I really love that. And it's particularly got something to do with money or some resolution to money, but it's some secret stash. It's coming in very, very handy. This might be something that's so secret in the layer that you yourself might not even realize that, you know, in your sort of intelligent mind, you set this up. But the Judgment card coming through there, a lot of people, like you are really about to pull one of those, you know, tricks out of a hat, like a rabbit out of a hat, and everybody goes like, oh, wow, you know. So that's really, really, really amazing. I really love that. Some real sort of magic that's about to come through here. I love that. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, it's definitely got to do with money. It's definitely got to do with resources. Solution that serves the greatest sort of purpose. And I feel that you're coming in with a really humble, you know, sort of real personality that you have, that a lot of people might have actually misjudged you before, and they might have thought for you. And it's weird because even though this is a reading for Scorpio, I get a very strong Pisces sort of energy coming through here, where a lot of people, and it's not in the cards, it's just a feeling that I'm getting, where a lot of people, you know, might have misjudged you before, might have even thought you're a little bit hard. They're really getting to see now the softer part of you, and the intelligent, proactive side of you is really about to come out, and it's about to serve a lot of people really, really well there with 10 of Cups. So if there's any sort of setup where people are looking for some sort of savior at the moment, or someone that just comes through with the solutions at the moment, that kind of maintains that harmony and the flow. Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So Scorpio, or this is also for anybody obviously with strong Scorpio in their chart, you know. It's not always only our sign, which is our sun sign. So if you are a Scorpio, then your sun sign is Scorpio. You want to also look at the other parts of your chart. And if you look at my videos next week, then I'm going to put you a link there. That is a very, very, very good link for calculating your charts. But I want to focus on that next time. I don't want to focus on that right now. Okay. Current energy, 3 of Cups over there. Lots of reasons to celebrate. Things are where the rest of the world may appear to be falling apart. For you, things are really coming together. You know, you're seeing things, even with the level of clarity that you might have not seen it before, because you were so busy with many other things perhaps that you haven't actually seen things. There hasn't been the sort of calmness available that there is at the moment, that you actually get to kind of sit back, relax, and really see things, many things, for the clarity of what they actually are. Okay. Which, yeah, it's kind of seeing things in this clear way that makes you realize that now is the time to pull things in a way that you might not have pulled them before. Pull them together. All right. The 3 of Cups over there for your current energy is clarified by the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. Now, in any other setup, this, you know, if this wasn't the 3 of Cups, then it might have been a very different story. But for you, for this particular setup, with the 7 of Swords, stepping away from a lot of things there that might have given you a lot of stress before, you know, and now it's almost like you're laughing at the resources. But when I say that you're laughing at the resources, what I mean is a lot of things that you would have invested so much time and energy and even money in before, your priorities have changed completely. Okay. Or let's rather say that a deeper level of and I'm pretty sure this will make sense to you, but a deeper sense of morals have come through, you know. Almost a sort of strength that a lot of people didn't know you had, and in many senses you can even surprise yourself a lot with this. Okay. And there with 6 of Cups, so sorry, 6 of Wands. Yeah, coming together, coming into moments, coming into shine. Because remember, in the previous one, when we were clarifying that 2 of Swords over there, we had a 10 of Cups situation. This is very much a repeat of that, where we have the 3 of Cups with the 6 of Wands. It's a very unusual combination there to have, but very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. Okay. Especially there with 7 of Swords, stepping away from those things and those people that might have not served you so good before. And before, it might have really, really, really caused you so much stress, so much anxiety, so much worry, so much fear. And now you're in the space where you're going, screw this. I don't care. Screw this. Okay. Because again, there with the Judgment card, you're getting a lot of clarity, and you're getting to see a lot of I get people specifically, you might have been sort of wasting your time on, you know. Maybe giving them a chance and a chance and a chance, very convinced that eventually they will come to their senses, come to the party, come into their own, come into their moment, come into their potential. But it's almost like, I don't really feel that they use you as a crutch deliberately. I more feel that you came across as the person who's got everything under control. So a lot of people didn't really feel that they had to do anything because they felt that you had everything under control. And whereas you came and you said, you know, no, don't want to do that anymore. And it's good because I don't get any hard feelings over here, which is nice. So there's a lot of decisiveness, but it's also, of course, you're very good at communication. So the way things are progressing and the universe is really giving you this wonderful helping hand. There's no unnecessary fights, and that is confirmed for you there by the Five of Swords. So when you decide, I don't really want to do this anymore, this is not really for me anymore, I don't feel it anymore, the whole universe goes like, okay, no problem at all. Okay, and that's really, really, really cool. I want to go and have a look at the Four of Swords that is crossing this energy for you at the moment. That's, of course, going to give us some more clarity on everything. Look at these three cards falling out right here. Who are you? The Five of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, and this one also fell out. So I'm just going to take that one also, which is actually the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let's just put this here. So, yeah. Let's have a look here. This is quite powerful stuff. So, first of all, of course, with the Four of Swords over there, a lot of you are, it's like you're seeing your own potential. You're seeing your own, it's like when you look at yourself in the mirror, and a lot of you are really seeing all of who you are, either for the very first time, or I get that for a lot of you, it's almost like you are seeing a person that somehow you might have lost along the way and you missed this person. And so now you're seeing this person like, oh my goodness, wow. You're beginning to see how you might have done yourself short. You're beginning to see how much you self-sacrificed. And a lot of you have done that because you were feeling that you weren't good enough for other people. Okay? But you're now beginning to see that you kind of had yourself running in this loop, sort of, you know, and it wasn't really serving you best. And now you're coming out and you're like, but this is not really me, you know. It's almost like you're getting this feeling where you're in a sense almost laughing. You're like, this isn't me, you know. You're getting to see who you really are. I don't know if I show you the Devil card there before, but you're beginning to see who you really are. You're beginning to see your potential, your worth, your value, the life that you can have, how things can be if you actually just put yourself first. You know, a lot of you haven't been doing that for a while. And you're beginning to see how much you have made sacrifices for everybody there with the Nine of Cups in reverse. And instead of being angry with it, it's more this moment of epiphany where it's sort of like a laughing matter. You go like, oh my goodness, wow. Why would I even be doing that in the first place, you know? So, in a sense, even though it might be perceived as one of your darkest moments, it's a very good thing. Great, so I'm clarifying the Judgment card for you over there, which is the one in your foundation, remember? And with the Judgment card clarifies, the perfect clarifiers we're getting there for you. The Hermit, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of the Wands. Okay? Page of Wands. So, yeah. And you see, this is where that Scorpio magic comes in. This is where that Scorpio magic comes in. Where first of all, you realize in yourself right away, okay, so I realize that I have spent a lot of time, and even in a sense maybe wasted a lot of time on directing my energy where maybe it didn't serve me best. So instead of just running forward, rushing in, saying, okay, if I could spend quite a lot of time on things that were not maybe in my best interest, that didn't serve me in the best possible way, there with the hermit, that wisdom comes. She's like, okay. So instead of just rushing forward again, and dropping everybody around me and being seen as this almost fickle sort of person, I'm gonna let me wait this out. Let me kind of feel my feelings. Let me see what's working, what's not working. Going forward, how I can actually still see, like, even if I cut you off, how will I still set you up enough so you don't feel like a complete failure and a loser. And when you really sit down and think about it, you will realize that I am still there for you. So a lot of you is like in a space of, I have to be there for myself and I have to focus on me, and things can't actually carry on the way that they've been carrying on. But in the same token, you're not just going in there and saying, I'm cutting everybody off now. Okay, you're really thinking about this. You're really giving yourself some time to feel your emotions, which is probably about the best thing that you can do for yourself. Okay, because as you allow yourself time to feel your emotions and to sort of get some sort of clarity, because I feel that many of you have kind of gone into the space of almost sort of euphoria, that I can do this and I can do that, and it's very, very exciting. But then at the same time, instead of just rushing forward, a lot of you are realizing that your dreams are sort of coming through, and it's almost like on a silver platter. So instead of rushing forward, you're taking the time, you're taking that moment, you're giving life a chance to, you're giving the universe a chance to really serve up the nice goodies for you. Okay, it's like, sometimes when you go to an event and there's very nice food being served and everybody's rushing towards it, and you're just sitting there like, I'm going to take it easy, because I know when they're done with this little dishes, the good stuff is really coming, and I'm going to wait for the good stuff. And that is what actually makes the good stuff come to you. I mean, look at this two together. It's beautiful, the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. Abundance, blessings, heart's desires, wonderful things just coming to pass for you, Scorpio. And it is once again because you are practicing the patience, and it's that really sort of saving for a rainy day that a lot of people may think that you are paranoid, and saying like, Scorpio being Scorpio. But it's really that sort of a little bit of paranoid saving for, and I get that because I'm a Cancerian as well, but which is also a water sign. But it's really that sort of preparing for the unknown, or for the possibility that, just maybe one day this may come in handy, that may come in handy. That is actually where this proactiveness of yours is really starting to pay off so beautifully now, and everybody benefits. That's the wonderful part about it. Everybody benefits. I'm going to take and then, so there were Page of Cups. You are from a almost very dull, low vibrational sort of energy. When everybody around you goes like, oh, you are able to look at things more clearly, more calmly, and you say, okay, so this is what's happening. How do we move forward from here? And you're able to move forward from here so nicely, because you do have that sort of backup plans set up here in the back, which is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we are going to clarify the Six of Pentacles there for you. Falling out, falling out, and falling out. Lots of extra cards coming out here for you. Okay. So we have got, let's just go with these two first. The Nine of Wands and the Five of Cups. Okay. So many of you, there is a feeling of hurt. I feel that even though you come through as the solution, there is quite a bit of mockery maybe coming through. Just try your best to remember that everybody deals with things in different ways, and just because people mock you doesn't really mean that they are not grateful towards you, okay, or don't see your point of view. Well, some people don't see your point of view, but as long as you see it, it's fine, because there is still some hurt, there is still some pain, and there's probably some inner child healing that could, you know, be very good for you here. Some old wounds that are resurfacing, but be mindful of focusing too much on the day with the Five of Cups, because spilled milk is spilled milk, okay? If it happened, it happened. Everybody's not going to understand you in this world. Everybody's not going to appreciate you in this world. But they'll still happily benefit from you. And I feel that a lot of you have gone into that space where you were like, you don't have to understand me, but if you're not going to honor me and if you're not going to appreciate me and value me, then you kind of got to go. Okay, so a lot of you are in that sort of space. But then in the same token, and this is where the beauty of you actually comes through, you're like, it's how I'm feeling, but let's not rush things too much just yet, okay? And then you've got the Six of Swords there and the Moon. Interesting that I would have mentioned that I'm a Cancerian, because the Moon is a very Cancerian sort of card, but it's a balance of energy. So with the Six of Swords there for you, a lot of you are more than what you normally would, open to seeing how things gonna play out, instead of just jumping in there, instead of just confronting, instead of being so much in your emotions. A lot of you are pulling back a little more, and you're saying to yourself, okay, I'm gonna see how this thing's gonna play out. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen here. I'm not just gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen here before I actually do anything. And that in itself is what is actually giving you everything, okay? Balancing everything for you, balancing the emotions. You're getting you in perfect balance and harmony with the universe, okay? And when you're in balance with the universe, things, they must work out for you, okay? Because when you are in balance with the universe, you are in balance with yourself. Then, you know, you don't have to go and look for the love and light, because you are the love and light, okay? All right, recent past, Three of Wands. Scorps being Scorps, okay. Could see your blessings there, could see your ship in the harbor. Is just one thing that a Scorpio is good at is recognizing opportunity when it presents itself, where a whole lot of other people will miss it. And you will sit there and you'll check it out and you go like, I'm going to see where this is going to go, okay. You've got that wonderful sort of, you can call it natural psychic ability, you can call it just being, you know, a person who sees a lot of details very easily, you know, seeing things for what they are. But here's the thing, Scorps. You could see opportunity, you've got sort of like a clarity of where life is going. And for a lot of you, the reason why you can find a lot of calm right now, two things. One, you could be proactive, see things the way they are, and prepare for it as best as you can. But then on the other hand, you can accept things for what they are. You know, so you'll be like, I've done my best. This is what I can do. Can't do anymore. And you're finding a lot of peace and calm in there. And that in itself is a harmonious flow. And look at this, look at this, look at this. So, Three of Wands, which is all about emotions. Just hold for this, just hold for this, just hold for this. Your clarifiers, the Tower, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. And in this equation, even though this is the Tower, it can very much serve as swords. Isn't that amazing? Okay. So, yeah. A lot of you could see the good of where life is going, the potential of where life is going, but you could also have a very clear and natural understanding and could see why a lot of things needed to fall apart, and a lot of things kind of going forward into even where you might be now needed to fall apart and need to fall apart in order to almost get like a rebalance to sort of come back. Okay, so because you can understand it and you can see it, there is really no need for you to fall apart and go trippy all over the show, because you get what's going on. Okay, You get that things are going in a positive direction, in a good direction, and you get that everything will be fine again. Eventually, everything will be fine again. You get that, okay? You're getting to see potential and opportunity where a lot of other people are not. And going forward, some people there with Queen of Swords, they may think that you're kind of hard. You know, they're used to you being this beautiful, wonderful, soft, kind, fantastic person, and some people might think like, oh, did we misinterpret, you know, him, or is that not really who they are? And you're okay with that. You know, you've got there the Star, the Justice card, and the Ace of Wands. More aces. Okay. Let's just see. What did I want to see now? Yeah, more aces. Okay. Ace, new beginning. So you understand that life is on your side, universe is on your side. You understand that a whole lot of patterns are playing out at the moment. You understand there's a lot of things that need to go in order for new things to come in. There's a lot of these things that you're understanding that a lot of people might be confused by, and you're like, oh, I'm okay with that. I'm actually quite okay with that. You're right? Which is amazing. It's such a mature, amazing, beautiful thing. You understand there's a rebalancing of scales. There's a whole lot of there with the Justice card, a whole lot of potential that's busy coming through. You kind of get this whole out with the old, in with the new sort of thing, and you understand that everybody balances, and you also understand that a lot of people who might think that you're not on their side, that you don't have their best interest at heart, you understand better than probably majority of the people that what might seem like calamity are things evening out. Oh, all right. So wrapping up our reading with the Page of Cups, okay? As I said, understanding new world order, new things coming in, that you understand that things have to be changed in order for proper, long-lasting benefit for this generation and the next one to come. You understand that there's a whole lot of big steps happening at the moment. And so your clarifiers are the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, Aces again, and none other than the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups is clarifying the Page of Cups. So that is just a very good message there for you as well, a very good confirmation there for you as well. And this seems to be happening with a lot of the readings that I had so far for all the other zodiacs, and you can always go and have a look at those as well. But it's really letting you know that, you know what, there's something new starting, and for you it's almost like you can sit back and smile and be okay with whatever happens, because where a lot of people might be in flat panic, you understand that this is new stuff happening over here. Okay, it doesn't mean that it doesn't affect you, but you understand that going forward there's a lot of peace coming out of life. Financially, but on all levels, really, it's like a new gift is being given to the world, and you actually get this. You really, really get it. Okay, you really get it. I love that. Justice card again. You got clarity of what's going on in all situations, in all of life. You are more lit right now than you might have been in a long, long time. I'm gonna take all 6 these cards that came out for you, Scorpio, all 6 of them for the Justice card over here. So, coming together, love, new levels. You see, whereas you might have been playing it very safe before, you are now this person who, you've got the silent sort of strength coming through, and it is so attractive. It's so sexy. And, you know, it's, when people look at you there, so that was the Four of Wands, and this is the King of Pentacles. You know, when people look at you, they get to see how good a deal you actually are, you know. So a lot of even marriages and relationships that might have been in trouble, partners that were not trying, they're really trying now, okay. And for those of you that are tied down, if you're single, I'm telling you, people's going to start knocking your door down. And for those of you that are in relationships, it's a good thing for you to be aware of this, because even though you're not interested in advances, There are people that's going to come in and they're going to be like, look at the Six of Pentacles. You know what, Scorpio, how about this? How about that? I like you. I like you. I can be with you. I can do this for you. I can do that for you. And you'll be like, thank you very much. I'm not interested, but thank you. Lovely. 10 of Wands. You're getting over a lot of your own personal issues over there, your own ideas of lack about yourself, understanding that you are the solution there with the Hierophant. That you're never really alone, that you've been the solution all along. You know, and there with the Page of Pentacles, your life is going to a whole new level. Level 9 of Cups. Fears and, yeah. So 9 of Cups there. Fears, old patterning. Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords, as well as the Emperor. So a lot of you are facing all your old fears. You understand that things are changing and you're happy to change with it. You're so done with the past. Okay? Yes, it's hurt you, but there's a great sense of forgiveness and moving on. A lot of you might go through some emotional dips here where you're like, oh my goodness, this hurt so much and it hurt so bad, but at the same time you're about to move on. You're getting a lot of clarity about life, what you want life to be, moving on. And then we end with this mighty Queen of Cups here for you. Okay, clarifying there the Queen of Cups for you. Yep. 9 of Swords. A lot of you are doing deep inner soul work. You're like, okay, so this is what I'm presented with, this is life, and for a lot of you, you realize that it's your moment, it's your time to step up. A lot of you are getting opportunities that you realize you may not get again in your life. Even though I don't believe that we miss our blessings and our miracles, but this is an opportune time for you to step up, for you to benefit optimally there with 7 of Cups. And you're really taking that King of Wands there, control of those emotions, those things that might have been running, you know, your show. And let's just see, what do we have here? Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is just basically, you know, the deck that I just picked up, the clarifying deck. And I'm just going to quickly go through the cards that are showing themselves to me. The Magician, whole new starts, whole new beginning. You know, you've got what it takes. The Strength card over there, doing that inner work. You know what needs to be done, coming together there with the 2 of Cups, efforts paying off, 8 of Cups, making peace with the past, walking away from what doesn't serve you, 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to stop now. But you know, this it's really, really beautiful. And what is here at the bottom of the deck? The Lovers. Yep. Lots of people want to be with you. And then let's just go and have a look at your oracle cards and your runes. So you've got Fehu, and Fehu is all about new beginnings, new starts, new happenings, new things working, wisdom, abundance, prosperity. It's like that new sort of, you know, when you planted seeds and they started pushing through the ground and you got so much happiness and joy, and even though you're not 100% there yet, you're getting to see something new and beautiful is happening. Okay. Yep. Osho cards there for you, experiencing, slowing down and healing. Okay, so a lot of you there are some previous experiences coming through, there's some old emotions coming up. So it's not all wonderful in a party for you just yet. There are some old experiences coming up, some old feelings coming up, but you've got what it takes to deal with it now, because remember, your mind only really brings things up when you can deal with them. And again, with slowing down there, you going inside, the healing's taking place, you know, things are, and it's like this light that suddenly shined around me, but the healing's taking place. Finding sanctuary, opening your spiritual source, okay? Crystal oracle card there, petrified wood, a lot of knowledge coming through that in a way, it's like some of you might have even suppressed yourself a little bit, or quite a bit, and you're not doing that anymore. You know, it's like, whilst a lot of you from the goodness of your heart might have wanted, you know, the people closest to you, or the people you can see potential, you know, for them, be it your boss or a loved one or a partner or a child or a parent, whatever, really. You've really been very motivated for the longest time to help other people live their fullest potential of life. But now you're realizing that here's the spotlight, and the only person that can fill this space best is you. And you're stepping forward into that light. Okay? Yes. Okay? That's beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay? That is amazing stuff. What does this say? You were born with that it quality. Okay? That confidence. Confidence is beautiful. You're getting that. And it says focus on service, focus on helping. Angel Oracle card over there. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. You see that magic sort of thing of who you are. You know, you can twist things around in wonderful ways, and where everybody just wins, and that's the magic of you. Okay? So yeah, a lot of you are coming really into your earthly strength, almost your purpose of life for being born. I love to see that. Okay? And I wish you all the best in that journey as well, knowing that you can get through this and you can shine through this. Yeah, that's so beautiful. I love that. Okay. So Scorpio, that's what I got for you. Whatever's for you, as I said, you take it in your heart, and whatever's not for you, don't take it in your heart. It's been a lot of information, so, you know, maybe in a week or so, just come back and look at the video again, because I often find that when you come back, you get to see stuff you haven't seen before. If you are struggling to cope at the moment, remember there's that hypnosis track down below that can really assist you in moving forward or moving through difficult times with the transition itself, especially from 3D to 5D, a new earth, a new world order, in a very positive sense of the word. If you want to have a personal detailed reading, 30 minutes, $11 US. All those details are down below. I send you a video that you get to keep, which is really for you, for all your life guidance. And if it does resonate with you, subscribe to the channel, put on that notification bell so you know when your reading is coming out. But for now, until next time, Scorpio, love and light. Namaste. Thank you for joining.